A Catholic priest who served as a chaplain in a hospital in London recently won a settlement with the United Kingdom's National Health Service. Father Patrick Pullicino says while serving in a hospital, he was fired for expressing the church's teaching on homosexuality. The Malta-born priest, who was once a professor of neuroscience, sued for harassment and religious discrimination. In his settlement, he was awarded around $12,000. And Father Patrick Pullicino joins us now. Father, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. First off, what was your reaction to winning the settlement?
I was very happy in the end because I didn't really want to go through a whole court case, and it ended quite quickly. But what I did ask for was to be reinstated, and also that they would have a Catholic chaplain there all the time, because there always was one. But they refused those two things. They refused to reinstate me, and they refused to have a Catholic chaplain.
And Father, take us, through exactly what happened.
Yeah, I hadn't been chaplain there for very long. Well, I hadn't been ordained for long, but it's around about the time I was ordained, and then I made part-time chaplain, and they said, "Oh, there's a Catholic patient in such and such a ward who wants to see a Catholic chaplain." I said, "Fine," get out and see him. So he said, "Can I come out? Can we go outside for a walk? And I want to talk to you." I said, "Sure," but I asked one of the staff to accompany us. And then, we sat down on the grass and started to chat. And he said he had a male partner and he wanted to marry him. And he asked if I would support this, if I would meet him, and what I would basically, if I would, bless this, not in terms of blessing, but if I would agree to it. And so I said to him, well, I wanted him to think through it himself. So I said, "What do you think God would say about this? Being a Catholic, he should know that." And I was quite surprised he asked me this question, because, he would have known the answer to it. I would have expected a more subtle question about issues related to it. But so, and that's all, then he didn't respond after that he didn't ask further. But then he did say that he was in a poor, his father was upset with him because of his lifestyle. And so I said to him, well, maybe in that situation I would be too.
Father, we are just about out of time. Quickly, though, I'm wondering, what do you think this all signals, and how do you think we as Catholics, as a faithful, should respond to situations like this?
Yeah, well, I think, number one, it shows that we've got a group that is willing to be aggressive, and initially let's compromise, but once they have power, they will just be very aggressive. So if we have to appreciate that our Catholicism is under attack. It's not, it may be hidden for a while, but they're going to try and get rid of Catholicism because of the rules we have. So one thing people have to know, that's our religion is under threat. But secondly, I think this shows that we have to not be meek all the time. I know time for meekness there is, but when our religion is being attacked, we should not be meek. We should be going to the law. And I was very comforted by the fact that, having gone to the law, having taken legal steps, that it caused them to backtrack quite quickly. So I think we should all be doing this. If anybody confronts you in any way like this, I think you should just go to the law and ask for support, because I'm sure there are legal entities in the States who would support you in this. And I think if this starts to happen all over the country, then we will stop the advance, and people will realize that they cannot, take Catholics for granted.
Well, Father Patrick, thank you so much for joining us today and talking to us about all of this. Congratulations again on winning your lawsuit. God bless you. Father Pullicino says his offer to work for free was denied by the hospital. He also says the medical center still employs 4 chaplains, 2 Anglican, a Lutheran, and a Muslim.